Livinpink here for CyberActiv. I am here with none other than the super interviewer, Rachel Seltzer. Seltzer, please. First of all, how are you doing this weekend?
I'm great. I'm actually really excited to be back in Raleigh. There's not like a hurricane coming this year, so it's a lot more stress-free, I think.
Good. So first question, how did you come up with your username?
I used to have like a tag that was like really bad. It was the Deluxe War, and like no one understood it. So when I was joining PMS Clan way back in the day, Trevor Torch was like, you cannot use that anymore. So I had a whole bunch of Seltzer cans around me because I'm really neat and clean. And I was like, yeah, it's good enough. So Seltzer.
And why did please?
What's that? Oh, because when I try and make like an account on any website, Seltzer's always taken. It's like people's last names and stuff. So I was like, well, I can do like Hello Seltzer. I sent a bunch of options to my friend Neha, and she's like, Seltzer please, hands down. So Seltzer please.
It's a pretty neat name. So this weekend you're doing interviews for CSN. So how did that start off?
Actually, Cybersports Network about a year and a half ago was working with my friend Rivington. Rivington's now one of the League of Legends shoutcasters, and my boss asked him like, "Yeah, I need a girl to host shows. Like, who's a cool girl who's easy to work with?" And he was like, "My friend Rachel." So through Rivington, and actually Andrew had played with Trevor a bit on StarCraft. They came to me, and I did some interviews at PAX a couple years ago, and Andrew really liked it, so he hired me.
So was that something you were aiming for? Like, how did you get started in the scene, and when did it like go into the interviewing path?
Well, I used to do like for fun. My friend Jason Barbosa would try and get media passes for events, and we just go around and we do interviews. And I never saw any of these interviews. They're all on Jason's hard drive somewhere, but may they rest there forever, because I was like really nervous and sweaty, and he was really the one who had the patience to be like, well, you should handle it like this. You should hold your microphone like this, stand like this. And he coached me for years in all these interviews that went nowhere. And so when I did the TV show Ultimate Gamer, I got like really comfortable on camera. And after that, I started doing interviews for VT Gaming, which is the team Trevor joined right away when he did StarCraft. And they sent me out to Korea. I did my first round of Korean interviews, and the rest was history.
How did that go? How did you like Korea?
It's great. I love Korea. Korea is the only place that I visited that's like going to the future, as opposed to going to like some beautiful past like Europe or something like that. It's very like tech forward. You can stay in like the crappiest hotel there and still get like, you know, 70 up, 90 down internet, and it's really fun.
So which games are the games that brought you into all this?
I used to play Team Fortress 2, like way back in the day when I first started going to esports events in like 2005, 2006, they used to have these things you could walk up and play games, and you'd win prizes. So it's like, oh, play around a Quake against 6 people and win a video card. And so Trevor and I were like, oh, sweet, free hardware. And he and I would practice for like Digital Life and practice for VG Expo, so we can go around and win all this stuff. And in the meantime, I was also writing in school a lot about like gender roles and you know, women in strange places. And so I interviewed the PMS clan when I went to a VG Expo event, and they were like, why don't you just play with us? So I started on their Team Fortress 2 team. We actually were the winning most team in the clan at the time. Didn't say a whole lot, but we were doing great. And I loved esports. You know, I went around, I competed, I practiced every night. You know, I took it real serious, and I really got into it.
So did I dream that, or did you go on to that show with Mystic Gun, or did you apply for it? There's something about that.
Yeah, after Team Fortress 2 kind of fell apart, it was the last tournament I really remember playing in was the CGS tournament. They had it online, and we were so excited because we were like, oh, Championship Gaming Series is going to pick up Team Fortress 2, and we're going to be on TV, and it's going to be awesome. And then CGS fell apart, and Team Fortress 2 kind of fell apart. And I was trying to find something else to do, you know, find another game that I loved. And I tried Warcraft, and I tried Street Fighter, and I started going to all these other events, and I found out they were doing this show, Ultimate Gamer. And season 1 was like, you know, it was Jeff and a whole bunch of other people, and a bunch of people from my clan were there. So they were like, Rachel, you can totally do this next season. Just buy an Xbox. Like, Chelsea was on season 1. Chelsea's a PC shooter, so I bought an Xbox, I tried out, and I got on Ultimate Gamer season 2, and it was like one of the best experiences of my life. It was awesome.
You liked it? Anything like special happen? Any cool story? Small, short, awesome?
It was just, I mean, it was a weird experience living in a reality TV house. You know, they filmed you from the time you woke up to all night when you were sleeping, and there was a guy, Adam Bowden, in there with a camera, you know, filming us. So it definitely made me feel comfortable on camera. I just couldn't give any fucks if you're going to be on camera all day. And the people I met were awesome. They really tried to cast like pro gamers. So I got Yaz, who was a Counter-Strike pro. I got Kat, who was on Championship Gaming Series with Vanessa, who was on CGS. Faye was a Smash Brothers player at the time, and all these people that I'd seen around the industry and I hadn't gotten a chance to really meet. It was great. You know, I'm still friends with pretty much all those people. I still see them around the industry all the time. Like Hat Person is an IPL caster, and Faye works for Riot, and you know, it's been awesome. That's the best part, is just getting to know all those people.
So right now, any game you're playing in particular?
League of Legends. I play League of Legends like 10 hours. You see me, you're always like, yeah, let's play. It's bad, you know. I try and get stuff done, and League of Legends is the first game in a long time that has, like, I don't know, captured my heart. Is that a weird way to say it? Like Team Fortress 2, I would sit in class and I would think about it, and I would go home and I would like dump my backpack, load up the server, like grab a sandwich, and just play for the whole night. And that's League of Legends now, and it's not too great for my work, but I like to justify it as part of my work, so it's not too bad.
Well, that's cool. You did some content for League as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually just out at Gamescom hosting the EU regional finals for League of Legends, and I'll be at PAX hosting that for North America as well.
So that's cool. You're getting into this. So anyway, do you have any shout-outs you'd like to do?
Well, big shout out to Cyber Network. Thanks for taking a chance on me. I think it's worked out well for both of us. You can follow me at Seltzer Please on Twitter. You can check out all my interviews and stuff for Cyber Network at youtube.com/Cyber Network. And yeah, big shout out to Torch. He's my boyfriend of a long time, and he's out in Korea casting OGN's The Champions for Zubu. So he's across the world doing what we both love.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you have a nice weekend.
Thanks so much, babe. Good to see you always.